Alex has been great. You know, when I first met him, I'd known his films to be exactly what you were saying, you know, like very visual and quite big in their scale. Even if he didn't have like a huge budget to work with, they'd still feel very big and feel like, you know, proper movies. And, you know, I like that aspect of them, of course, but then there's sometimes you worry that with directors who are very much about the visual, then they might not be so great with actors and giving notes and making a collaborative thing between actor and director. But Alex is, you know, amazing in both forms, you know, which I do think is, you know, relatively rare. You just have to see it to sort of get an understanding of it. And I think whatever genre of film you're into, within reason, is covered in The Ninth Life of Drax. I really do. I think it's a proper movie with, you know, proper moments that turn you in your head and real twists and things you just don't see coming. I think it's really unexpected, and you know, but it's got humor in there, it's got love in there, it's got, you know, supernatural stuff in there. It really is like a sort of melting pot of reasons that people go to the cinema.
Peter and Natalie's relationship is a complicated one. You know, Natalie, she is a very complex character. You know, at the beginning of the movie, the audience sees her as this loving mother that is just kind of being tortured by her abusive husband, and she needs to get away. But throughout the story, you realize that this mother has a lot of dark secrets, and she is really the one to be afraid of. When I first read this script, I never knew what was going to be around the next corner. Everything just kept me guessing. I fell in love with Louis. It's one of the most interesting characters I've ever experienced, and so it was really all about finding the right boy, and I think we really nailed it with Aiden.
Sarah's very playful and awesome. She is an amazing actress. When we were in the helicopter and she was crying, I felt like I was supposed to be dead, right? And I felt so bad because she was crying so hard, and I'm like, I wanted to open up my eyes and say, hey, I'm here, and don't worry, you don't need to cry and stuff, but except for I couldn't say that because then they would have to redo it all, and it's pretty hard to get into an emotional area and start crying. The one main challenge that was hard for me is to cry, and going on the wires was pretty, at first that was kind of scary, and then it's really fun. I gotta say he's a pretty amazing director, and I enjoy working with him. After this movie, I hope I will get to work with him again. The reason why this movie is cool is because the sets are just amazing. And the hospitals were kind of creepy when I went in them. I got a tour, and then I went into the basements, and that was kind of scary. But the carpenters did a really good job, and all of the actors were amazing.
Did you know that Eddie Redmayne attended Eton College, where he had classes with Prince William? Eddie is also good friends with Benedict Cumberbatch. Both actors have portrayed Professor Hawking in different productions, Cumberbatch in Hawking and Redmayne in The Theory of Everything. Click here for more cool videos. Bye!